So I did music for the internship for 9Paths, and knowing that my mentor was going to be a Pong man, I had no idea what to expect because all my friends and my family were really surprised that this was going to be a celebrity, and therefore they had different thoughts about what I was going to experience and stuff. But when I met him on the first day in his restaurant for a little chat about music, about life, and my aspirations, I realized that even though he was such a celebrity that was so up there and so far away with living a life that I would have never imagined that I would be able to reach, I feel like we have so many similarities that connect us that people don't see. Like, they see people who want to do music as something really on top of the sky, like in the clouds. But really, there is a very realistic and systematic approach to this unrealistic dream. So I think that if you are someone who has a dream that you think is not reachable because of what other people tell you, it doesn't hurt to try. So what I got out of this internship was, so I went to a rehearsal of Pong's concert, and I saw, like, through my own eyes, the professionalism of all musicians there. People usually don't have a very good impression of musicians for some reason. They're always lazy, dreamy, they have a lot of time, they dress really weirdly, and they just want to do their own things because they don't care about the world. But that is not true, because when I went to the rehearsal of Pong's concert, I realized that the music director, the bass player, the drum player, they were all so efficient and so professional that I had a newfound respect for all musicians in general, because they weren't only doing their music for the job, they were collaborating, they were communicating, not through their music, through their words as well. They were trying to make a project work. They were trying to present something to people who wouldn't have otherwise felt so much from their music if they didn't collaborate so well. And I think that's something that people always forget. Like, if you just go on the streets, people aren't communicating, people aren't collaborating, and then they all have their own thoughts about who they want to be, but they're not really being it. So I think going to the rehearsal really helped me realize a lot of things that people miss out on, things that they kind of look down on. So, like, in the office place, of course, there's collaboration, there's communication, you hand a document to your boss. But it's really different because this is kind of like, I see it as a translated office job, but into a more creative space. Like, you can do whatever you want as long as you have those qualities, and it's really those qualities that matter. Like, whatever you do, what you do doesn't really matter, it's how you do it. So you can apply the same, like, philosophy to everything you do. And I really saw that through my internship. And the other very interesting thing was that Pong told me to write 5 demos in 2 weeks for homework. And I was really excited because in the real world, well, in people's Wikipedia pages, that's usually how people start realizing that it was possible to achieve what they wanted. Like, Jay Chou is my idol, and the reason why he got discovered was because he was given the responsibility and opportunity to do this task, to write, like, I don't know how many songs in how many days, but he did it, and that's what proved to himself and his family, or anyone who doubted him, which was probably, like, everybody, that it was actually realistic, and you could do something to prove that it's not that far away. Like, even if you aren't going to be in the ministry, I can always write songs, and it's the music behind, it's the art behind, it's the devotion that actually matters. It's not really the people you reach out to socially, but instead the people you reach out to through your art. And that's what, I mean, it's the music industry, so it's not about industry, it's about music. And I really saw that through Pong's